Prepare for the freaky, the fun, and fairies? All this can mean only one thing. Another fun-filled epic adventure that is Juice TV.
Hi, I'm Caitlin, you're you, and this is Juice TV. From freaky science to mysterious fairies, this episode has everything that's needed to put some fun in your day. It's Science Week, and I cannot wait to see some of the freaky, fantastic, and fun science experiments that we are going to do later in this episode. To kick off our Science Week, we're going to head down to see Professor Jellybean. Sweet.
For some people, science is this. And pictures of this guy. Albert Einstein. If this is all science is to you, then you're doing it wrong. Science is epic, freaky, and fun. Check out this picture. It's Einstein, sticking out his tongue, completely made out of Lego. Get a load of this. Professor Jellybean has dropped in to show us how epic science can be. The crew from the hospital school are tagging along. First up though, let's join Professor Jellybean. Professor Jellybean, what is science?
Well, science can be lots of different things. When things change in the environment, the science that we're doing today is lots of gooey, slimy, messy stuff. That's what we're going to be experimenting with.
Why do you like science?
It's lots of fun. It's very interesting. You get to learn so much about the environment, about experiments, things changing. It's just, and I love getting my hands into gooey, slimy, messy stuff.
Well, I like science because I get to play with Bunsen burners and stuff like that.
Awesome, blowing things up, explosions.
Professor Jellybean, what is your job?
Well, I do lots of different things. So I go around to schools and I go into the classes and teach the kids science. We all get dressed up in lab coats and glasses and get our hands into some gooey, slimy stuff. We also do birthday parties for kids as well, which is lots of fun, and childcare, vacation care, so we're around all the time, just teaching them lots of gooey, slimy stuff.
Experiment number 1, stretchy, slimy sand.
Yeah. Who's ready to get started? In this cup here, we have our special solution. Now we're going to see if we can discover what this is by using some of our senses. So first, just by looking at this, what do you think it looks like? Water. Yeah, I kind of think it looks a bit like water too. Now we're going to have a smell of it. But before you smell it, I'm going to show you how to smell like scientists. Because we don't know what this is yet, we don't want to go stick our face straight in there. So to smell like scientists, we hold it near us, use our hand to bring that smell to our nose. So let's have a smell. What do you think it smells like? What do you reckon it smells like? Good. Now we're going to get our testing finger and we're going to pop it in and let's have a feel.
It definitely feels like water.
Now we're going to rub that wet finger round and round in our hand. Round and round.
It feels like gel.
And then squish those hands together. Squeeze them together nice and tight. And slowly pull them apart. Now, does that feel a little bit sticky? Yeah, a little bit. A bit like gel. Now guys, you can wipe those hands on your coat now. You can wipe them on your lab coat. Now, this stuff does feel a little bit sticky because it's made from the same thing glue is made from. Have you guys used white glue before for craft? Yeah? Well, this is what they make it out of, but today we're going to change it into our slimy, stretchy sand. Now, first thing we're going to add, we have some corn flour. Now this is something that is used for cooking, but remember, we're not going to be eating it. That would just be disgusting. Now we're going to be measuring in 1 spoonful. So taking turns, sharing it around, get it nice and level. Next thing we're going to be adding, we have some coloured sand. So this is going to make it nice and colourful. So this time, we're going to use that big side of the spoon and we're going to measure in 1 spoonful. So getting it nice and full, you can give it a bit of a jiggle to level it off into our cup and then give it a good mix around. Excellent. So how many spoonfuls? 1, using that big side. Great job, guys. Okay, guys, have we made slime yet? No. We've just made a really awesome looking slimy solution. Now, the next thing we're going to do, we're going to create a chemical reaction. Now, all that means, guys, is we're going to add one thing, do another thing to have a really cool change happen. So guys, this is our linking agent here. Now the job of our linking agent is to link and join everything together in your cup. Squeeze it till it's full to the top. That's 1 and 2. Then give it a mix and have a look straight away. We can see that change. Ooh. Now, once we've seen that change, we're going to take our stick out and snap our lid on. Then we're going to give it a really good shake. So, have you guys got strong shaking muscles today? Yes! Great helping, guys. Just dip it in.
Let's check out the results, homie. How does it feel?
Chewy and sticky. Look at it. I need to warm it up. Oh, look. It's just doing nothing.
Don't go anywhere, people. Up next, we're getting stuck into freaky goo balls.
Can't wait to see what else those guys are cooking up in the lab. Here's a scientific equation for you. Take 1 part Harry Potter head, a fair few books, and mix in some Panic at the Disco. And what do you get? A me.
15 and less than a month-year-old Caitlin loves to read and play soccer.
I probably wouldn't eat bugs, but I know that there's a lot of people who are Brussels sprout haters, but now I stand up for sprouts. My favourite actress would have to be Helena Bonham Carter. She plays Bellatrix Lestrange in Harry Potter, and she's very good at her job. I'm really good at... what's the word? Procrastination. That's the word, yeah. There are probably too many songs to mention, but I'm really loving Hallelujah by Panic at the Disco, and I also really like 21 Pilots. I'd go to Europe because it's not just one place. I'm not limiting myself, I can go anywhere there. From one great discovery to another, Poppy is hoping to make the discovery of a lifetime. And I think if we all believe hard enough, just as much as I believe, she might just find what she's looking for. I do believe in fairies. I do.
In the days of old, much of the world was left unexplored and shrouded in mystery. Back then, people believed in far more magical things, like the existence of fairies. As a matter of fact, some people still believe today. This is Donna. You may have seen her working as a security guard around the children's hospital, but like many things in this world, Donna is more than what she seems. And she is bringing fairies to the hospital. Let's get to the bottom of this. So Donna, what do you think about fairies?
Oh, I love fairies, Poppy. I love fairies so much that I actually write about fairies. And when my daughter was younger, about as big as you, I used to tell her stories about fairies and make up stories about fairies for her. What do you think?
I think that they're very lovely creatures and they look very nice. So there's a rumour that you bring fairies into the hospital.
There is a rumour. I'm donating all these books to the Scholastic Book Bunker at the hospital here at Lady Salento's for all the children to read every day.
So you're an author as well as a security guard?
I am, Poppy, yes. I actually work here at Lady Salento's Children's Hospital as a security officer to look after children like you and to protect everyone.
So what's that like?
It's very rewarding. I really do enjoy it. So it's you're helping people all the time, and I like helping people. It's really good.
Where'd you get the inspiration to write this book?
Telling stories to my children. I used to tell bedtime stories to my children and make up stories for them.
How did you get into writing books?
Well, Poppy, I really enjoy writing. I've been writing, it was one of my favourite subjects at school. I also wrote, with poems, and I started out with writing poems and songs when I was at school. And it's kind of like just gone from there. So from a passion that I had when I was a kid myself, I've turned it into, we're turning it into a career now, so, or a second career, which is really good.
So what's the book about?
Poppy, my book is about fairies. It's about a little girl who has a fairy who comes to visit her in her garden. So she goes out into her garden just at home, and that's when her magical little friend comes to visit her.
So do you have any advice to anybody else in the world, including me, who likes to write books?
My advice is to just write whatever it is that makes you happy and what you know about. Sometimes not even what you know about, but what makes you happy. So what do you like to write about?
Well, I write some scary stories that are called Chills, and it's just about a costume that turns real, a zombie costume, where it turns you into a real zombie, and then when you go out trick-or-treating, it's like real.
Oh my goodness, I think I'll stick with the fairies. It's way too scary for me. That sounds awesome.
So would you mind sharing some of the book with us?
I would love to, Poppy. Fairy, fairy upon my brush, do you see me at all? I dare not move, not 1 inch, as I fear you may fall. Fairy, fairy in my bird bath, do you see me at all? I watch you with a smile upon my face as the water flows off your wings like a waterfall. Fairy, fairy flying around my favourite tree, do you see me at all?
See, I told you there was going to be fairies in the hospital.
Hello gang, this guy's here, which means only one thing. It is time for some seriously cool magic.
Magic!
And I have come prepared.
You brought your prop?
I bought my prop. I was requested in advance to bring along a prop of a handbag.
Now this is your handbag, right?
It's mine.
You brought this yourself. I'm gonna get you to just leave it on your shoulder for now.
Just cash.
And we'll come back to that later, because I brought a prop too, and it's this dog chain. Check it out. It's clipped on right now. Now it's not pip. I want you to check that out and make sure it's solid from one end to the other. And then when you're happy it's solid, I want you to link the loop into the little clip there, okay? So that's one solid chain, yeah?
It is.
Now the other thing I have is some sticky tape here, some electrical tape. Can you make sure that's sticky, please?
Sticky.
I want you guys to watch this next part very carefully. I'm going to tape 2 fingers together right now. Now, I'm going to do this quickly because it is going to get tight. And we're going to do it up nice and tight. And we're going to tape them up together.
You've done this before, right? You're a trained professional.
Yeah, guys,
not
don't
do
try this trick yourself, really. So that's obviously a lot of tape. Can you make sure that's my real thumb and pointer finger there?
Yes.
Ow.
Yes, nail.
And then, now
Good.
make sure it's all solid down the bottom.
Yes, good.
And I want you guys to see this too. They're my real fingers as well. Now, you've got the chain, yes? All right, now what I'm gonna get you to do, Pip, is watch very carefully. And I want you guys to watch too. Now, yes or no, is this solid?
It is a solid chain that is looped
The
together.
only way in or out is through that buckle down the bottom, right?
Correct.
We've got my fingers taped up as well, but if we
Yes.
just give it a shake like this, you can actually get the two to join together.
Okay.
Now, I want you to make sure that right now that's really stuck in there.
Yes.
Yeah, make sure that's still done up nice and tight.
Yes.
In fact, at this point, a lot of people think the chain is fake, so you can check that out as well.
Yes.
Check out, make sure it's really secure.
Totally legit.
That's so really done. I want you to hang on to that chain, okay? And
Okay.
would you...
What?
Oh my goodness, Pip, I want you to see this on your handbag. Now, that's really your handbag. And make sure that's really still my thumb and my
It
pointer
is.
stuck together. There's no way in or out. Guys, this is my favorite part of the trick. I want you to watch over here because you can actually watch it melt through the handbag nice and slow, just like that, Pip. I want you to keep this as a souvenir, a gift
That's 'cause
from
it's
me to you.
mine.
There you go.
Okay.
You look all beautiful.
We want you to be a part of Juice TV. We're always on the lookout for hosts, interviewers, behind the scenes helpers, and mini producers. You can be any age, you don't have to have any experience. How much easier could it be? To find out the next time we're filming at the hospital, just head to our website, juicedtv.com.au, or our Facebook page. For loads of fun to break up your stay in hospital, join the Juice crew. Send us an email at hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to any of the volunteers wearing green shirts throughout the hospital and let them know you want to be involved in the one and only Juice TV.
People who host Juice TV would be like, so much fun. Oh my gosh, it was the experience of a lifetime. You should do it, trust me, it's totally worth it. And to keep that trust, I promised you more to pump up your science week, and there's a big finish coming at you right now.
Welcome back to our Manic Makeship Lab. Earlier, you would have thought this about science. Science. Then we cranked it up into this. Spread number 2, freaky goo balls. What are freaky goo balls?
Well, freaky goo is this really gooey stuff. It's actually made from seaweed, and they put it into ice cream and gummy lollies, and they use it as a food thickener, but we're not going to be eating it today. That would just be disgusting. And the kids get to make them in a spoon. They use all the different colours, and then it sets just like a little ball. We're going to come around and measure a spoonful into your water. Then I want you guys to give that a good mix around. Now guys, what is happening to our calcium? It's dissolving. So guys, it may look like it's gone or disappeared, but it's still in here. It's just dissolved. Now we're up to the really fun sciencey part now, because we're gonna make our freaky goo ball. I'm gonna put all of these different coloured bottles on your table. You guys are gonna take turns, share them around. We can get really creative too. We can do different colours, different patterns and designs, even smiley face flowers, whatever you like. We're gonna fill that spoon up with those different colours there, guys.
Woo! I've made this before.
Have you? Excellent. Once we've done that, then we're going to put it into our solution. Now we're not going to tip it, we're going to lower it in. So we're going to go straight down, right down to the bottom.
That looks cool.
Once you have it in there, you can give it a gentle jiggle.
Oh my gosh, it's turning into an
And it will pop out when it's ready.
And it's
Right away you have that change, guys. And you can pull out your freaky goo ball.
Oh, how did you make it? Because you just put a dot.
I did all orange, and then I did a blue dot, and then I did an orange dot in the middle. Now, when you make them, guys, they're a little bit hard on the outside, but inside is still very gooey. So I want you to keep them all in that solution. Okay, guys, we'll pass those colours around and you can get started.
Oh, look at how mine
That's a good one.
Let's check in for more results. What does it feel like?
It feels really weird and slimy.
It's like an air pocket. Which one's your favourite?
This one.
Okay, cool.
That one didn't turn out. Oh, I just got it.
Okay, guys, now thank you for being awesome scientists today. Did you guys all have fun? Excellent.
And that, my friend, is what science is all about. Thanks to Professor Jellybean for helping us out. I'm Ramon. Peace out.
Take a host, an amazing experiment, some fairies, a sprinkle of magic, and another awesome experiment, and you'll quickly find you have a brand new episode of the one and only Juice TV. The only thing now is to add the cherry on top. That's totally a cooking reference, not really science, and I know it's Science Week, but you do see where I'm going. Some advice from me. Stand up for the sprouts. Find the fun, and keep on lolling. I'm done here, but there's plenty more fun to be had on other Juiced episodes. Check them out already. Come on, guys. Seriously. I'm Caitlin. I've been your host today, and I'll see you next time. Bye. And to keep up that trust I promised you, pump up your Science Week. Nope, I lost it. Is that it? Was that an amazing science experiment? No. Take a host, some No.
But like, what am I gonna say again? Welcome back. Experiment number.
Remember guys, it's so easy to be a part of Juice TV. Whether you want to be a host, help us out behind the scenes with filming, or decide what goes into each episode. Let us know you want to be involved by sending an email to hello@juicetv.com.au or speak to one of the friendly volunteers throughout the hospital in the green shirts. Also head to our website and Facebook page for all the updates about what we're filming at the hospital.